Ladies and gentlemen, our second fight of the evening, a big fight in the RAGE men's division. Making his way to the ring, Aretas Dexing. And he's a bit of a newcomer, and he's going to be in for a tough match tonight against Drok Bade. Well, let's see if he can get it done. And here comes the bull, Drok Bade, making his way to the ring. And so we're going to have Dexing versus Bade. Both of these newcomers looking to establish themselves as serious fighters here. And here's a great chance to do it live on Res TV. In front of a near capacity crowd here. Just about ready to go. Both fighters all set for this second match of the evening. Just pretty much waiting for the bell here. And it's quite a contrast in styles here. We got Drok Bade. He's more of a laid-back, reserved guy. Just likes to train hard and get in the ring and take care of business. Aretas Dexing, he's a little bit of a showboater. He likes to play it up for the crowd a little bit. And his motto is, get her done. And let's see if he can get her done against Drok Bade. The one thing about Bade, he does train with Koba, who, as we know, has been absolutely on fire here at RAGE. And there's the bell for the opening round. Let's see if Koba's tutelage pays off here for Bade. You have to think it's gonna when you got a guy on fire like Koba training you. It's gonna pay dividends, you would have to think, but let's see what happens here. Of course, both men, first time in front of the bright lights of the big television cameras. We hear from the networks that the ratings here at Res TV are going right through the roof. And it's understandable with the top quality action we've seen here in the past few weeks. Of course, last week, the Men's Unified Championship being decided. Derek Colt being named the new Men's Unified Champion. And tonight, in the main event of the evening, Kerry the Beast Denimore is going to be going up against Tori Andretti. And we will see who's going to become the Women's Unified Champion. But right now, in the early going, a good fight here between Bade and Dexing. As usual, both fighters just kind of looking to feel each other out a little bit, looking to find their range, looking to find their stride. And not really a whole lot of action here in the early going. But you have to figure that's going to change. And a couple solid jabs being laid by both men. But nothing too devastating so far. A couple good jabs, a few good low kicks. It looks like the crowd's behind Bade here so far. Maybe they don't like the style of Dexing. He is a little bit cocky in there. But he's defeated some pretty good opponents thus far. So maybe he has a right to be. Right now, this round one's pretty even. Not really a whole lot of scoring blows so far. But you almost know that's going to change fairly soon here. And now you can see both combatants, they're starting to square off a little bit. And they're prepared to throw some combinations now. The action's going to be picking up. So far, Dexing looking really good. I'd have to say he's got the advantage so far. He's not missing with very many of those blows. Very high landing percentage of his total thrown. But it has to be said, it looks like Dexing's a little bit outclassing Bade here. Just looks to be a little bit better in this first round. So really for Bade, what he's going to have to do is really hunker down here and get something going. We're in the last minute already. So for Bade, it looks like he's going to have to try to land that big blow. Maybe that big combination that sends Dexing to the ground. Of course, a lot easier said than done when you look at the speed of Dexing in there. He is just very, very, very fast. He is very fast, and you have to wonder if Bade has the skill to actually catch him with a shot. And it doesn't look like he is going to catch him. Looks like this could be another one going to the judges. Judges have been busy here tonight. Already had to decide one round. And we're down to the final 10 seconds, so unless someone lands a big knockout blow, we're going to be going to the judges' scorecard. And there's the bell. Round one's over. Bade and Dexing. And if you ask me, I'd have to give the first round to Dexing, but we'll let you know once the judges have made their decision. And here's ring girl Rumi Fall making her way to the Rage ring. Lovely as always. The decision is in. First round goes to Dexing, so he's up 1 round to none. And let's see if Drok Bade can get back in this thing. Well, if he's going to do it, he's going to have to do it now. Both fighters indicating they're ready to go. We're just waiting for the bell. Round 2. And there's the bell, and you can see Dexing comes out charging, and Bade is just kind of laying back. Now he's got to really get aggressive in there because he can't afford to go back and really sit on his laurels here. He's got to make something happen big time. Dexing really took it to him that first round. Unanimous decision by the judges to give that one to Dexing. And I agree with them 100%. And you gotta wonder, the first round is maybe the bright lights of the TV cameras getting to Bade here. Of course, both competitors, newcomers here to Rage, so not used to maybe fighting in front of a huge crowd like this, in front of a live TV studio audience. And Dexing looking very good. Once again, he's moving in there. He's moving very quickly. Dodging most of the blows thrown by Bade. And now he's landing a couple combinations. So Bade looks to be having a whole lot of trouble with the speed of Dexing. It looks like him and Koba are going to have to go back to the drawing board in terms of a training plan. But look at that, Dexing's just dancing circles around Bade. Landing some great combinations. But the Bull's landing a few big shots of his own in there now. But he's not really landing enough to slow down Dexing. Dexing's really aggressive this round. He is really going for the kill. He doesn't want a decision this round. He wants to go right for that knockout. Of course, a great chance to make an impression and move up the rankings here at Rage. Also, a good chance to win his first televised fight. His family watching at home tonight on cable Res TV. They're gathered around the old YouTube television set, cheering on their very famous son, soon-to-be famous son. Of course, the match isn't over yet. A lot of things can happen between now and the end of the round, so maybe count the chickens before they hatch here a little bit. And Dexing looking pretty good so far. He's really wearing down Bade. You can see Bade's starting to slow. He's almost got a desperate look in his eye now. He knows he has to pull a miracle shot out here somehow. But Dexing doesn't want to let that happen at all. And Dexing's staying right on him. He doesn't want a decision here, folks. He's just going right for the throat. And you have to like that determination, that killer instinct. That's the kind of traits that'll take you places. And Bade looks totally disorientated. He's totally outclassed here tonight, and Dexing has proven to be just too much for him. And both competitive, and there it is, the big knockout blow for Dexing, and that's it, lights out for Drok Bade. And what a terrific performance by Aretas Dexing. And it's back to the drawing board for Drok Bade. But the good news for Bade is he's still young.
Good fight.
He hasn't had a whole lot of experience, so there's no need to get down about this. There will be many more fights ahead, and it's back to the gym for Bade.